What?
Oh, Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday. You'd be
It's on
available
Thursday.
at the same time. Just moving
Yeah.
that.
Betty would be.
Back.
Okay, I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. Betty, will you read the minutes?
You want to do the agenda for some?
Oh,
The endorphins have.
do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So I'll move.
With some changes. Okay. For our department head meetings, we're gonna move Tuesday afternoon till Friday. Or
Tuesday morning till
Tuesday.
Friday morning.
Tuesday, Friday morning, and then Wednesday will be on Thursday.
Correct.
That is due to the storm coming in.
Make a motion to approve
And
with the
Friday.
changes. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Betty, now will you read the minutes?
Or both.
Oh.
January 2nd, 2024. Chairman Pro Tem Rasmussen called the regular meeting of the Wright County Board of Supervisors to order at 9 a.m. Members present were Rasmussen and Helgevold with Clues present via Zoom. Motion by Rasmussen, second by Clues to elect Carl Helgevold as chairman for 2024. Motion carries. Motion by Helgevold, second by Rasmussen to elect Dean Clues as chairman pro tem for 2024. Motion carries. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to approve the tentative agenda. Motion carries. Minutes of the previous regular meeting of December 26, 2023 were read and approved. Approved claims for payment. Clues spoke about Summit Carbon Solutions. The initial briefs have been filed and the replied briefs are due January 19th. There are concerns with eminent domain requirements at both the federal and state level. Bob Ritter spoke in open forum about Hardin County's filing on pumping stations concerning Summit Carbon Solutions pipeline. Motion by Clues, seconded by Rasmussen to increase the mileage rate from 65.5 cents to 67 cents per mile for county employees in 2024. Motion carries. This follows the federal mileage rate. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to keep the current drainage warrant interest rate at 6% interest. Motion carries. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to approve the listed county employee holidays for 2024. Motion carries. And there you can see the full list of the holidays for Wright County. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to approve the petty cash amount for various offices listed below. Motion carries. Petty cash count, auditor 20, engineer $50, public health nurse is $55, the sheriff is $200, and the county treasurer is $50. Tricia Rosendahl, Fair Board Manager, and various Fair Board members met with the supervisors to give their annual update on the fair happenings this year. Tricia was named Fair Person of the Year for 2023. The Fair Board continues to make improvements at the fairgrounds and many projects to the grandstands. The fair will start on Tuesday, July 9th to Sunday, July 14th, including 4 nights of entertainment in the grandstand. They are requesting the annual funding of $30,000 plus $5,000 match for capital projects to the fairgrounds. If there is any increase the board can do, it would be appreciated as there is a rise in all costs throughout the fair operation. This will be discussed at budget time. Appointment of the eminent domain commission will be tabled to January 8th. Motion by Rasmussen, second by Clues to receive cash count from the end of day on December 29th, 2023 from the Wright County Treasurer. Motion carries. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to appoint the Board of Supervisors to various boards and committees as listed below. Motion carries. And there you can see all the list of organizations and appointments. And those did not change from last year. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to maintain David Johnson as the drainage attorney. Motion carries. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to appoint Marty Brandt midterm for Lake Township trustee to expire 12/31/2024. Motion carried. The board would discuss the replacements for Troy Township trustees and Pleasant Township trustees on January 8th. Motion by Rasmussen, second by Clues to have the Wright County Monitor, Eagle Grove Eagle, and Belmont Independent as the official newspapers for county business. Motion carries. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to approve the listed medical examiners, deputies, and investigators. Motion carries. There's your full list. Medical examiners, John Aronson, deputy examiners, Andrea McLaughlin, Dustin Smith. Investigators are Michael Witters, Denny Frank, Tiffany Tolliver, Monica Forbes, Andrew Nelson, Melanie Plain, Savannah Schnetzer, Matthew Ringenberg, John Nissen, Katie Schlichting, Amy Erickson Keller is on the list. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to approve the reappointment of Elizabeth Severson to the Board of Adjustments for a 4-year term. Motion carried. The Board of Adjustments is as follows: Shay Hansen, Dave Nelson, Deb Vance, Elizabeth Severson, Aaron Wagner. Motion by Clues, seconded by Rasmussen to approve the reappointment of Todd Foss to the Economic Development Board for a 3-year term. Motion carries. The Economic Development Board is as follows: Todd Foss, Margaret Warden, Brad Robson, Kent Rutherford, and Mike Ryerson. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to approve the appointment of Andrew Wagner for a 3-year term and the reappointment of Dr. Michael McLaughlin for a 3-year term to the Wright County Board of Health. The Board of Health is as follows: Andrew Wagner, Angela Wharton, Susan Toffey, Carl Helgevold, and Dr. Michael McLaughlin. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to approve resolution 2024-01, a resolution authorizing attendance at meetings. By roll call vote, ayes, Clues, Rasmussen, and Helgevold, nays, none. Resolution 2024-01 duly passes and reads as follows. And there you can see the full resolution. Motion by Clues, seconded by Rasmussen to approve resolution 2024-02, a resolution for payment of claims prior to board meeting. By roll call vote, ayes, Clues, Rasmussen, and Helgevold, nays. Now, resolution 2024-02 duly passes and reads as follows. And there you can see the full resolution. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by, you did good. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Rasmussen to approve resolution 2024-03, treasurer naming depository. By roll call vote, ayes, Clues, Rasmussen, and Helgevold, nays. None. Resolution 2024-03 duly passes and reads as follows. And I will.
One of those will change to.
Yeah, I will look at my notes from last week and fix that. Resolution naming depositories, and that's for the treasurer. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to approve resolution 2024-04, a construction evaluation resolution. By roll call vote, ayes, Clues, Rasmussen, and Helgevold, nays, none. Resolution 2024-04 duly passes and reads as follows. And then you can see the full resolution. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to approve resolution 2024-05, sheriff naming the depositories for Wright County. By roll call vote, Clues, Rasmussen, and Helgevold, nays, none. Resolution 2024-05 duly passes and reads as follows. There you can see that full resolution. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to approve resolution 2024-06, recorder naming depositories. By roll call vote, ayes, Clues, Rasmussen, and Helgevold, nays, none. Resolution 2024-06 duly passes and reads as follows. And there you can see that full resolution. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to approve resolution 2024-07, a weed control resolution. By roll call vote, ayes, Clues, Rasmussen, and Helgevold, nays, none. Resolution 2024-07 duly passes. Adam Clements, Wright County Engineer, gave an update on the secondary roads. There were 46 work orders completed last week. Crews are continuing brush cutting in the townships, completing 12.25 of the 16 townships currently. There were 1,088 work orders completed for 2023. A total of 88,369 tons of granular material was hauled in 2023, equaling 359 miles. Crews completed a total of 5 bridge replacements for 2023. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to adjourn the meeting. Motion carries.
Any additions, corrections, other than the one that we noticed there? Not they will stand approved as read.
Have you signed that page already? Because the corrections on another page. And we will get that. Thank you.
Okay, claims have been around. How about the minutes of the special fund for?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Here. December 28th special meeting on fund balances.
December 8th, 2023 special meeting. Chairman Clues called the special meeting of the Wright County Board of Supervisors to order at 8 a.m. Members present were Rasmussen and Clues, with Helgevold absent. Also in attendance were various department heads. The special meeting was to review the budget as presented by county officials to department heads and review the ending fund balances before meeting with each department head individually. All of the ending fund balances were reviewed, and Auditor Ellis presented some of the larger dollar items or things that stood out while keying in the budget. With the new House File 718 law that took effect, the county will need to lower their levy rate under the general basic to $3.50 by fiscal year end 2029. Multiple options were discussed and will be reviewed again the week of January 8th during discussions with each department. Motion by Rasmussen, seconded by Clues to adjourn the special meeting. Motion carries.
Any additional corrections on that? If not, it'll stand approved as read.
No.
Sorry.
Okay, open forum for the public. Anybody wish to address the board? Right.
I'm Mark Hill. You guys don't know me, but
I know, yeah.
I know. Everybody does. I got mixed state feelings. Rick told me that, Tyson's wells were closed, and I talked to Eric Rector, ate dinner with Eric and the boys. And he said they're not closed, and I just wonder, are they closed or aren't they closed?
They are not closed yet. The bid letting for closing those wells, and developing the wetlands in those areas is
February 1st.
February 1st.
Get it done. Well, let me say,
We've been waiting on the state for,
okay. Well, they harassed us. We had a well out there and they harassed us for 15 years, you know, just everything, all the time, you know, just constantly. And just ask yourself, if somebody dump a barrel of something down one of them,
absolutely.
we'd be in, whole state of Iowa would be in.
Agreed.
It's under IDOL's control, so
What?
it's under the Iowa Department of Ag and Land Stewardship's control. They're the ones that are running the project.
Well, let's get it done, that's all.
I couldn't agree more, Mark.
We're pushing them.
Okay,
We are.
thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Anybody online wish to address the board?
Yeah, this is Julie Glade.
Hi, Julie.
Hello, good morning. I just was checking your agenda here yesterday and I see that you're preparing to for eminent domain by appointing the Compensation Commission this morning. I just really want to encourage you guys to follow Cassuth County's lead and pass some ordinances before the IUB hands down their decision before it's too late and we are running out of time here. And I'm afraid that I don't want to be sorry that we didn't have something in place after the fact. And I know you will be sued. You've been told you'd be sued. Tim Whipple is not telling you to not pass ordinances. He's just telling you, you know, to have things in place and be prepared. And that's what you have insurance for. That's why you've hired attorneys. And I just really think we need to send a message to Summit that Wright County is going to stand in solidarity with the other counties that have already passed ordinances that are going to protect their citizens from this hazardous liquid pipeline, especially with setbacks and different points that they have in their ordinances. I believe Cassuth County's having setbacks of 1/2 mile from residences and 2.5 miles from cities and towns of higher populations. So just want to tell, just make you aware that I guess we're not going away. We're gonna keep at this and just really encouraging you to pass some kind of ordinances like these other counties have done.
I appreciate the input, Julie. Our planning and zoning director is here and is listening. And I have forwarded emails. I know there was a big email splash on Franklin County, their planning and zoning, passing on to the board of directors, their recommendations for an ordinance. And as you mentioned, Cassuth County passing theirs. The reason that I wanted you to know that we appoint the eminent domain commission every year. That's part of the opening ceremonies, requirements to reappoint that each year. This year, we're just ensuring that we have people that are willing to serve on that in case the Iowa Utility Board rules that they can utilize eminent domain. We're still hopeful that that will not happen, but I appreciate your inputs.
Right, okay, well, thanks for that. I guess I didn't realize that you did that every year, but I'm just not very confident that the IUB is gonna. I just believe they're going to rule, they're gonna hand down a permit to Summit, and, that's gonna be coming up here soon. And I guess if you go ahead and try to just at least have 2 readings done of an ordinance, have things ready to go. At least we'd be prepared and we'd be halfway there. And correct me if I'm wrong, but if you do get sued, if it does go to court, and in the meantime, we find that the IUB is going to not give the counties the power to pass ordinances, then can't we just rescind those ordinances and everything will just be dropped?
That is correct.
Julie, this is Jeremy. My board has the ordinances that Dean was talking about, the forward on to me. We will be meeting at the end of January here. We're trying to get a definitive date. And we will be going over that. So your message is not falling on deaf ears. We're definitely working towards the right decision for Wright County.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate everything you've done in the past and just want to encourage you to go ahead with some ordinances and keep, I know this is getting to be a long haul and we're all really tired of it. But anyway, thank you so much.
Thank you. Sandy, you have something?
Yeah, so the new, as you know, Department of Health and Human Services is aligning the legacy public health and human services with the aging and child advocacy. They have come out with their survey and their information. I would suggest that I'll forward it on to you, that unfortunately read through it, but it totally encompasses all programs, environmental health, public health. It does show options in it on how that would look. One of those options is to not have a local board. That is one of my concerns, is to not have, every county is unique and has its own set of concerns that we all follow Iowa codes and ordinances. So I would suggest you look at that. Otherwise, you won't have a voice in what happens within your county or your ability to react to something that is a threat or that is a concern. So I totally agree with aligning the programs. Great idea. Everything should be run as efficiently as possible, and services should be as streamlined as possible for residents and services. However, I believe it's a little bit of an overreach to wipe out that local base. So
I would appreciate it if you would forward that. I looked for that this weekend online and I could not find it. So,
yeah, it popped out at like 5 o'clock Friday night, so I've just been kind of digesting it over the weekend, and I'll pop it to you.
okay, thank you.
To you guys, but look at it. Well, there's some great information in here, great ideas, great way of aligning and working more efficiently. I just disagree with that local level.
Loss of local control.
Thank you. Anybody else? Okay, if not, item number 6, appoint members eminent domain commission. I've been working on this. I think we've added some.
We have all positions filled and verified by personally speaking with them, with the exception of bankers, auctioneers, property managers, property appraisers, licensed real estate salesmen or real estate brokers. We have 2 positions still open there. I have 2 people that have not given me a definitive action or answer yet. My recommendation is that we appoint the rest of the commission, and as we fill those 2 positions, we add those that follow-on meetings.
Read the list.
Yeah, you want Betty, go ahead and read the list.
Owners, operators of agricultural property: Stan Watney, Dean Cluse, Larry Pauls, Kent Kirstein, Burl Tate, Bob Dimerly, Troy Watney. Owners of city or town property: Shannon Walker, Mitch Cluse, Bud Young, Colleen Bartlett, Larry Klatt, Earl Cockworth, Sandy McGrath. Licensed real estate salesmen or real estate brokers, Bob Powers, Rod Brooks, Carol Hopp, Austin Charlson, Kevin Reed. Bankers, auctioneers, property managers, property appraisers, and persons responsible for making loans on property. Mark Skogable, Sherry O'Brien, Michael Ryerson, Aaron Wagner, Tate Goldman, Gene Ryerson, Kent Rutherford.
Motion to approve, those listed on the eminent domain commission for 2024.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, and then we're just shy of the two, and we'll, keep this on the agenda for next week and get it buttoned up.
Yep.
Perfect. Item number 7, I'd like to table next week. I got a phone call out to, 2 people that should be able to fill that, so if we can put that on for next week, that'd be good.
What it says.
Yeah, it would be the motion for township trustee.
Troy Township.
Troy Township trustee.
Motion to table item number 7, an appointment for the Troy Township trustee to the 15th of January.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, item number 8, receive monthly revenue report from Wright County Sheriff. County car service and miles, $1,904.39. County new and renewed weapons permits, $380. Copy fee, $69. For a total of $2,359.39.
Make a motion to approve.
Second,
Second.
any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Adam.
So I'm pleased to announce before the snow hits, we have our brush cutting done. All townships have been completed. There are 8 work orders left for the skid steer brush cutter. So that are bigger areas that we'll have to go in, and then 17 work orders left for the excavator to go in and actually pick up piles. So the guys have been through every mile, so 790 miles, and you can see on that page there was quite a bit on the last 4 townships.
Wow.
So it's pretty green.
Great weather
So,
for it.
Yeah, we did well. 119 work orders completed. There was 3 other service sheriff's office ones, so that didn't get put on there. That's all I have.
Okay. And prepared for tomorrow?
Yeah, the guys are not looking forward to the wet snow, just because I have a feeling it'll attach itself to that gravel and rock that we have out there on our nice roads. So hopefully they don't, if you do hear of us leaving some snow on the roads, that's to hopefully pack that snow in and allow that rock and gravel not to be thrown into the fields or the ditches. So as we've always tried to leave about 1.5 to 2 inches, let that pack in, and then we can save our rock and gravel.
Okay.
Some spots they can't do it, but we try to.
Wonderful.
Okay.
You and the sheriff will keep us up to date on the storm.
Yeah. So, sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
9:30, we have a closed session scheduled. Any old business, new business, they don't need.
The one thing I wanted, we canceled the, public health building. The architect bid we got in. I just want to give you a reason or an update on it, why we did. It was getting too expensive. And right now, I'm gonna be getting with Andy and Sandy to figure out what we can do with the public health building. At the resource building without putting the elevator in and having public health all up top. But that basically we're gonna keep everybody that is at the resource building there. Where some get moved to the basement and have to meet the clients upstairs. we will work it out and it should be sizably cheaper than what we were planned on doing.
Sounds good.
And we'll get together once the weather straightens out, and do a walkthrough. May not be till next week because of budget hearings and the weather getting hot.
That's fine.
But keep it in mind,
Anything from you, Dean?
No,
Economic development has been postponed for tomorrow. We are rescheduled. You're gonna go ahead and just cancel. Cancel and it'll be up for next month. Okay. Okay, with that, we'll stand in recess until 9:30 for our closed session.
We're gonna help next week in the mornings and Carl.
Okay, we are back in open session. Item number 10, closed session with Drainage Attorney Dave Johnson concerning DD number 36.
I would make a motion to go into closed session in accordance with Iowa Code 21.5 Charlie.
second.
Yeah. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We'll go into closed session. Okay, we're out of closed session at 9:42. And there was no,
There was no change of direction. We are to proceed as discussed in previous closed sessions.
anything else before the board? We'll be doing budget hearing or budget meetings the rest of the day.
Motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you.